The IWFM Home Counties Region invited TWinFM to film a tour of the Wow Factor spaces at Virgin Media O2 in Reading. It's on a mission to set an example for hybrid working in the industry by using workers' insights to adapt. Liam Porter, head of FM, explained the development process of the building before FM team member Will Easton then discussed how they had learnt from the pandemic about the importance of pride and community in the employee experience. Workplace commentator Chris Moriarty revealed how to make buildings more appropriately managed for their occupants. His co-founded software Audium looks to revolutionise workplace feedback by collecting more complex experience data regularly, then using an intuitive interface for analysing diverse metrics and key findings. We were then treated to a tour with FM TJ Buchanan, where the suitability for both during and post-pandemic flexibility was showcased. Rooms like the dedicated wellbeing space illustrated experimenting to bring value back into offices despite lower occupancy levels.
And we've got Andy over here. Andy's our on-site engineer, so anything that goes wrong on site, it could be a toilet not working or a light bulb's gone out and you really need it on, he's the man that can do it straight away for you. He's very, very equipped. So as people walk in, the first thing to note is you've got some iPads as you walk in. These iPads are connected to a system called Proxy Click. It's a visitor management system. The idea then is the host that will, let's say you're hosting a couple of visitors that are coming, you can send them an email with all the information that they need for parking, where to go, where to get lunch, or what's on offer, whatever it might be. You can have anything that you like in terms of information on that email. And then as they arrive, if they choose not to, they don't have to speak to an individual, they can always go to the iPad, sign in their details, say who they're here to see, which is obviously going to be yourselves if you're the host, and it will notify by text and email that they're here to arrive. You can also, as the host, when you get that message, you can then notify reception, oh, I'll be there in 5 minutes, or actually, could you make them wait in a meeting room, or wherever it might be. So it allows for a really fluid experience using our technology as people come into the building. These areas are designed with a twist in that the tables in here are actually whiteboards, hence the name sketch rooms, so you can write on them as much as you like. And the spaces are very dynamic. So they're currently set as 2 rooms, but they can split into 4. And of course, all the tables can be folded and put away so that you're really in here for creative thinking and a lot of energy. Hence how bright it is, right? It's all about energy. You can see a typical example of what our desking looks like. You'll notice one thing, I don't know how big your desks are, but we've got them slightly shorter than we had at Hook. They're 160 rather than 180, so we can actually fit a few more in. We use about 30% of the desking allocated across the floor plates that are riser desks. If you have a health and safety reason that you need that riser desk, we'll work with you with a personal emergency plan to obviously sit at that desk allocated. So when we moved in 2019, we actually had to get 1,200 people inducted, and they would start their induction here, and all the health and safety briefings and what's going to happen for the day before they then go in a bus back to Hook would happen. This room can be split into 2 again. You've got projectors that could go either side. It's just a really dynamic space technologically, as well as a space that's quite large for anything you need for training. This area and the 2 rooms next to it is all managed by training specifically, so it's not just a normal meeting room that you can book, and you work with our L&D teams to get whatever you need over the line for this space. As you could probably imagine, during COVID, because we had to be socially distanced, this was the most popular room because of the space that we've got.
It's been an absolutely wonderful event. Will, TJ, Kim and Leslie, the Virgin Media O2 team, have been superb. Their support team as well have been fantastic for us. The caterers, the reception team, or the guest experience, the concierge team, and just absolute thank you to all of them for making us part of their Virgin Media home, Virgin Media O2 home in Reading, and hopefully we'll come back again.
So IWFM asked us to host this event at Reading, and we were really keen to get our team out there to the wider facilities management world and showcase what we can do as a department.
We also had the best time. The tours were fantastic. Everyone was really, really well engaged, and we can't be happier with that.